Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Just been domesticating ourselves and be part of this community of not letting this virus spread any further. So family just being home, and I just hope that everybody is doing well. Anyway, so today decided to do something a little different. Took a photo of Haley, and I wanted to go and see how far I can take this. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this series. Trying to really push my creativity and fiddle with Photoshop because I'm not very good at Photoshop. What I can probably do with Photoshop is copy and paste. Let's hop right into it. We're gonna start out with a very simple photo. I already adjusted the color that I wanted, and here I'm just cropping it to where how I would like to frame the photo. And the way I crop this photo is I know it's going to be posted on Instagram, so I crop it to 4:5 so that way it'll take up the most estate on Instagram. And let me just show you original photo without color grading. This is the before. After that, what I always do is I go straight into my user presets over here. So these presets are the one that I've created over the last 2 years. So I'm just always updating it, making sure that it works properly. I will have these presets available sometime this year. I basically just go through them and see which one is suitable for this particular image. I really like Lagoon here. It won't be the same name when I upload it onto the website. Let's just go with that one because I really like how her skin tone is nice and even. The glass in the background, if you can notice, it leans more towards the blue, and it really contrasts with the reddish sweater that she has on. Once that is done, I right click on it and bring it into Photoshop. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I really wanted to make this photo like out there, meaning that it will be manipulated, venturing into the digital art world. I'm not very good at Photoshop, so I wouldn't call myself a digital artist. I really enjoy the work of Miles of Color, Caleb, and Brandon Wolf. I really like their colors. It's very poppy. Photos are heavily manipulated, and I really like that. Photography is extremely subjective. It might look good for one person and not for someone else, and it's really up to you and the way you manipulate the photo and how it makes you feel happy or how it makes you feel. I believe that is more important. For this particular photo, the way she has her hand, I wanted a bunch of hearts coming out or a glowing heart, somewhere along that line. But first, I'm gonna have to fix this part here. On the left side, this is bush, and on the right side, it's a little bit smaller. So I wanna make it symmetrical. So I'm just gonna copy right, paste it onto the left, make sure it looks nice and neat. And then the next step is her face. Now you see all these little hairs on her face. I'll just go in and remove them. Okay, clean that up a little bit. Remove gum stain on the floor. Let's go online and check out what photos I can find. I'm using photos from the website called unsplash.com. I will leave that in the description below as well. So let's just pop that heart in there, resize it, turn this mode into screen. I'm gonna duplicate the layer, use another mode, color dodge to make that heart glow. And here's the trick. Although this photo is manipulated, but you kind of want to make it look as real as possible, if that makes any sense. I take the brush tool, pick a color from the heart, and just kind of paint it where I feel that the reflection or the glow of the heart will be, and lower down the fill and opacity, and then change it to soft light. Same thing on her hand. It feels like the glow is leaking out to her hand. But next is I wanted these stars to be around her and around the heart. Again, on the same website, unsplash.com. I duplicated the stars so it seems as though it's a lot more. And one other thing I did is some of the stars layer, I blurred it using Gaussian blur to make it seem like there's depth into this photo. Because obviously the plane, the focal plane is where her face is, and anything in the front of her and in the back of her is blurry. So I wanted to make it so that it feels as if these stars are also around her, not just in that plane. All right, we're gonna take it another step further. I wanted to turn that bush into a different color, maybe like a matching color with her sweater or somewhere in the orangey. Let's manipulate that. Yeah, that, oh, definitely. Yep. super bright. I'm just going pretty crazy with this. I don't know where it's gonna lead to, but I'm enjoying this process so far. All right, so that is pretty much it. I'm just gonna save it. And then once we have it back into Lightroom, I use this brush tool and change the temperature of the background to a little bit more blue, just so that it brings her out. It pops her shirt a little bit more. And I really like that, how the blue and the red just contrast. I'm gonna add in just a little bit more. So what I did is brings up the shadows and also the whites, and tone down the highlight a bit, makes it look a little bit more like an HDR photo. You probably see a lot of these on Instagram and on even on TikTok at the moment. A lot of people going for this. I'm not sure what's the right word for it. Very surreal look. This is exactly what I wanted to go for. This is it. This is the final photo and I am super happy about it. I hope you enjoy this video. So while editing this video, I just thought of an idea. Since you've made it this far, this will be a little present for you. I will edit your photo. So here is the email. It's passionfruitsociety@gmail.com. Send in your photos there, anywhere between 1 to 3 photos. If you have it in RAW, that would be even better. The higher the quality, the better. Just send it through there and I will edit your photos. I will make a video out of it. Let's have some fun since we're all domesticated right at the moment. And on that note, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you have any questions at all, just drop them in the comment. And if you haven't already, subscribe. That would help me out tremendously. And I will see you in the next video.